Nothing comes from the outer. It is that which we own and stand for within that is reflected back from our world. The invitation of these times, that's why, is to take a stand for our highest possibility. If you're using the personal mind, then to be able to stand for that instead of standing as a separate self away from life. Of course, if we are the true self, then we are life and we are moving in, with, as, through life itself. Nothing needs to be said. But for the separate self that is identified living as a belief without first taking a stand for its highest possibility that the mind can imagine, nothing on the outer can change. If we want to bring heaven on earth and we want to live that heaven on earth for the self, that includes everything and everyone, which really there is only the one self, then we need to own that heaven within us first and foremost. To see true power, to perceive, experience, live, create true power, we need to own our identity as that power itself, Shakti. That's the invitation of these times. Divinity, living divinity. And the good news, we are already that. Whether the thinking mind, the separate mind, knows it or not. When we stand and say we are available, I'm ready to see, I am, and move as that. Naturally, all of life, that which we are, reflects back that world and that face. This living, even as a perceived fragmentation, as if living in the body and a world outside, is a powerful co-creative way of playing. The visual that I get in the mind is of like when we fly a kite. For the kite, that is our dreams, our visions to fly, soar higher. It takes both. It's the winds of the life that we are, that we sense into. That's the particular theme. And then we are holding the string here. And it's a dance between both. A dance that happens right in the present moment, where we are, when we are aware. We sense that. And when we are with our kite present, there's a deep sensing of how a small move, small shift of our, like a flick of our wrist, a small shift of our hand helps the kite align with the winds and soar higher and higher. That's the play. But nothing can happen till we don't wake up and acknowledge, even at the level of the separate self and the mind, that the string of that which I am, that which I can play, is in my hands. And that I am one with, as, and life. We cannot put any part of life, our perception, experience outside of ourselves and expect to play this game consciously. For that, the first step is paradoxical, to actually step away to see that we are awareness. As consciousness, no experience defines that which we are innately. we are nothing or we are everything. And then to see as at the relative level the self that which we are. All that we perceive and experience simply a vibrating state, all determined by the identity that we believe that which we are. What am I? What am I? What am I? The invitation to know thyself, see the nature of the mind, the direct path, into living our most awakened, expansive, highest possible self and the world. Much love.